Good morning. What's up? Hope you're having an awesome start to your day. If you're new, I'm Jessica, Earth Angel 111. Gonna hop in and deliver a singles love reading. So this could be someone you're in separation from or someone you're newly dating or getting to know rather. But the overall energy is we need to talk about everything, and the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck, okay? So I felt like that could be significant for some. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus, but this person feels as though you two need to have a heart-to-heart about a certain amount of things. They feel sorry about something that could have occurred with you in the past. I feel like for a lot of you, this person did not see your worth, and there's something that shifted in their perspective or in their minds to know that they kind of wrote off your connection before truly giving it the chance it deserved, or giving you the chance that you deserved to get to connect with this person on a more deeper level. And this person wants you to know they could have done it based on them wanting to build up their success at the time. It's like they met you and thought you were great, but this person was more focused on their career or abundance at the time. With this King of Pentacles coming out, could also be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So double Taurus energy, you or this person. But yeah, this person felt like they weren't at a place financially to be able to commit long-term to a connection with anyone. So it was never you. And this could be what they want to talk to you about, because maybe this person kind of gave you the cold shoulder or brushed you off or made you feel as though the connection wasn't worth pursuing to them, when in reality it was never that. It was just the fact that they needed to work through some type of stuff they were going through in their own life. Like right person, wrong time. But what this person came to realize is they could have actually experienced a stagnancy in their growth since meeting you and kind of rejecting you or brushing you off. And they came to realize that when someone beautiful is placed in your life, it doesn't matter what else you got going on in the background, it's worth pursuing, it's worth fighting for. So this person's had some type of profound realization, because they've been feeling stuck in their life since they rejected you, or since they kind of distanced themselves from the idea of dating you. So they started to realize that no matter what, how life's looking, whether they're trying to focus on their career, themselves, this or that, when the right person's in your life, you can make it work together. So beautiful. You know what's funny? This message came out when I was setting up, and I was like, no, I'm going to shuffle and see what comes out, and look at it came out again. It says, meeting you was the best day of my life. So this is how they feel. So you could have only just met this person, and this could have been a number of weeks, months, or maybe even years ago. You met this person, you were like, wow, what a like serendipitous, beautiful encounter. You know, a meeting with someone who you just know you're meant to be with, or you're meant to vibe with, fall in love with, and then the connection totally falling off. So they're ready to communicate to you soon. They're just trying to think of the right words to say. This person feels like the more time that goes by that they've gotten to know you from a distance, they have more of a crush on you every single day. So definitely got some beautiful love going on for you. Feeling like they're falling in love with who you are rather than, you know, the connection between the two of you. Because I feel as though this relationship has never fully blossomed into its full potential yet. So they want you to know whenever you are complimenting them, keeping tabs on them, communicating with them, or with them, you make them feel incredibly confident about themselves. And that is something that they really appreciate the most about you, because when you're with a love interest, right, or a soulmate, you want someone who literally makes you feel like you're on top of the world. You're the best version of yourself. You're the most handsome, you're the most beautiful, you're the most successful, you're the person that they're everything that they've ever wanted. So that's how they feel about you. So they want you to know that it's actually been really hard without you. It's like life has thrown them a ton of curveballs to make them realize, like, what are you doing letting go of someone who was meant to help make life better? So for a lot of you, this person is realizing that they should have truly given your relationship more of a profound chance, rather than kind of just brushing it off and saying, yeah, I got to work on me right now. So really clear as day message. This person wants you to know that they'll always consider your feelings, and maybe this is something that they didn't do in the past. So this is why they're sorry. They want to admit to you that they will always consider your feelings no matter how difficult their life may be, and that they have major trust issues. So your person also didn't give your connection a full chance, not only because they felt like they weren't in the place of stability to offer or provide a relationship to you, but because they have some type of trust issues from their past that they needed to work through. So they're starting to realize that it's better to work through things together, or just to be able to be upfront. So I feel like you're dealing with someone who's incredibly shy, okay? Especially if it is an Aries, Virgo, or Taurus, this person could be really shy. So they want to tell you everything now that you know the truth is here. Wow, so this person feels like you know that life hasn't been easy for them since they walked away from you. And they want to tell you the truth about that. I feel as though for some of you, this person really made you feel like you weren't enough for them. And they could feel awful about that now, in this current moment, as you're watching this reading. So please explain what I got to do to fix this is here, okay? This person's realizing it's almost as if the universe put their life on hold after they rejected you, so they could see that you were sent into their life as a blessing. And I feel like for a lot of you, maybe your relationship is at a distance. Like you two could live in different countries or different continents even. So it was like for this person, okay, I don't need all the stress of trying to make a long distance relationship work while I'm trying to sort out my career, while I'm trying to sort out my success, while I'm trying to build up my life. But by them turning down the blessing that God bestowed upon them, which was you, collective, this person's life is completely halted. So whatever momentum they were getting, it kind of went to a standstill, because it made them be able to go inward and really reflect like what went wrong. And when this person did that, they started to realize that they should have never walked away from you, because you were brought into their life to make it more beautiful. So yeah, I feel like this person could be feeling extremely emotional about you today, or extremely caught off guard, because they never realized how much of an impact you were going to have on their life from the moment that you two first met. Now, if it's been a while since you two first met, a number of weeks, months, or years even, this person started to realize that still, no matter how much time has passed since they met you, you were their favorite person to ever meet. You were their favorite moment to ever encounter. And something about the time you spent together the first day you met has always replayed in the back of their mind as such a beautiful moment. So it says, I only want you for the rest of my life, babe. So for a lot of you, this person's a little bit bewildered right now, to say the least, because they went from having serious trust issues to feeling like they've fallen in love with you. And that really scares them. So there is another message here. It says, I'm too scared to lose you to make any sort of move. Instead, I stay stuck in my head about you most of the time. So this is where they're at. They feel like they want to communicate to you how they're feeling, but every time they go to get the nerve to, I feel like this person's incredibly shy or possibly introverted. And even if they seem really confident to the outside world, when it comes to love and facing their true emotions, that keeps them stuck. So this person has been contemplating many of which scenarios would be the proper way to explain to you how they felt since the moment they met you, and how that transmuted into a lack of effort from them. And they know it's up to them to make amends with you, because I feel like a lot of you could have tried and tried to get through to this person, and it was like they were a brick wall. Like they did not allow you to break down their kind of trust issues at the time when you were trying to. So a lot of you could have either lost interest or said, you know what, I'm gonna leave it in the hands of God and the universe and keep going on about your life. And that's exactly what you were meant to do, because Spirit brought this person into your life and you into theirs as a blessing. And you were fully open and accepting that, but this person was unwilling to see it for what it was until you walked away. So there's something about you pulling your energy back that made it incredibly clear to this person how hard it's been without you, and how much you were always placed in their life as a blessing that they were really meant to let in. So this is definitely new love. This isn't someone you've ever dated before, but both of you know that the feelings are mutual between you. It says your new love wants to protect you. So I feel as though you're dealing with a masculine, okay? Or you could be the masculine watching, who feels rather protective over your person. whoever the feminine energy is, you feel extremely protective over them. And more so than that, okay, the masculine energy is the one who's been realizing that they've been sending you a lot of signs that they need to communicate with you, that they feel this deep connection for you, but they're hoping that you will just take a hint. So I feel as though this could be coming across in their body language towards you when you run into this person, or through some type of communication. So whether that be through social media, through text, call, they're trying to let you know how it is that they feel. And for others of you, it could be more subtle. This person could be posting, on social media, their story, a video, a photo, with like little Easter egg clues to let you know that they're invested in you and they feel bad that they never saw your worth. So this person feels as though as well you're still holding on to the past, either a lack of effort between the two of you or someone from your past. So this could be why they feel extremely protective over you as well, because they feel like if they have trust issues and you got trust issues, like who's going to be the one to break, okay? But yeah, you were really sent into this person's life as a blessing. So they're hoping at this moment in time, you will let go of the past. You will allow them to communicate how they feel. And most importantly, you will allow them to make amends with you, to really take this relationship to the level it was always meant to go. And this person as well could have realized through you that life is about taking chances. Like you've awoken this person spiritually, because maybe before they met you, they were living in a phase of their life that they just went with the motions. They dated people who were placed right in front of them. They took opportunities that were right in front of them, but they never allowed themselves to live the life they truly wanted, to take the opportunities that they truly wanted, to go after the people that they truly wanted, that it wasn't easy to date, right? And you've really woken this person up. So not wanting to hurt you is here. This person feels like because they have trust issues or they have some type of commitment issues, they don't want to hurt your feelings. And this could be as well another reason that held them back in the past. They felt as though if they came towards you before they'd fully healed from whatever situations they were going through in past relationships and trust issues, that it would result in them breaking your heart or making you feel inadequate in some type of way. So this person feels like it's better to keep their distance from you. Now, absolutely beautiful energy. This person may not have believed in spirituality before knowing you, but it says, I feel like the angels guided us together. I feel so lucky. So this person has definitely gone through a major spiritual awakening since knowing you. Now, they could have also lost someone in the past that was close to them. This person could have been a fire sign or a earth sign that they lost from the past, but they realize as well that like they have either spirit guides or a guardian angel that sent you in to love them, that sent you in to show them that they are worthy of love. Because this person could be going through a period of their life where feeling like they were unworthy based on what they'd been through in their past, based on rejection, based on a fear of failure, based on relationships not working out, based on trust issues. So they miss spending time with you is here. Now, I feel like the time you two have spent together is very minimal, but when you spent time together, it was very natural. The conversation went easy. The energy felt good. This person was completely in awe when they met you. Some of you could pick up on that energy and others of you may not have. If you're dealing with a masculine, I feel as though this person was a little bit more quiet and reserved than they normally are, believe it or not, because they were just in awe of you. This person could just listen to you talk for hours. They could just absorb up all your energy for hours. And so they really wanted to see what you were about. So it says they miss spending time with you. So something about you two meeting, spending time together. You could have went out for dinner. You could have attended a social event together. You could have just spent time in their world, if that makes sense. So for example, I feel like whoever you're dealing with could be someone who has a very busy career, and maybe you got a glimpse into what their life is like, and they felt like you just fit so naturally in that, if that makes sense. And there's just something about the way that you met was so out of the ordinary and to them extremely special. So for example, you and this person could have just been at the same event or gathering and ran into each other. And from that moment on, when they looked in your eyes, they knew there was something about you that was unlike anyone they've ever experienced before. And this person could meet a lot of beautiful people, a lot of handsome people, okay? So needing to tell you how much they love you, absolutely beautiful. This is something that they've come to realize. I feel as though you're dealing with someone who keeps their distance, but the more time that goes by, the more that they've learned how much they're truly in love with you for all the right reasons. And this person in the past could have dated solely based on looks or, you know, being in the same kind of status. And now they've realized none of that really matters. It matters about the connection you feel at your core. So in the past, this person dealt with a lot of people who were very dramatic, who tried too hard to get their attention, okay? And this is what they love about you. Look at that, bottom of the deck, honeymooning. They feel like with you two, it just came so naturally. You didn't have to try hard to impress this person. If anything, this person could have found you to be very unique and different and, you know, kind of like in your own vibe. And that in itself, at the time, could have made them feel like, whoa, because you are a whole energy yourself. But the more that they reflect on how you've made them feel, look at that, the more the time's gone by, the more that they can't stop thinking about you, how no one ever impacted them like that first meeting like you did. So some of you may have spent time with this person as friends. Maybe you've hung out a couple times, gone on a few dates, but there's never been an opportunity for a relationship to develop, and they're realizing it's because of them holding themselves back from you. So honeymooning is here. Love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feelings. So the more distance and time between the two of you, the more that they are replaying some type of moment in their head between the two of you. Now, kind of funny too, because with extra coming out, for a lot of you, the universe has sent in people who tried way too hard to get this person's attention since they met you. So people who were like falling all over them, right? Like so like after them, so like chasey with them, overly text them, overly trying to be with them. And you don't do that with this person. So that's what they love the most about you. Like, you don't have to try hard to get this person's attention. You don't have to pull out all the whistles and bells to get their attention. You just are you, and they're most drawn to you for that. So I didn't think you'd actually leave us here. So wow, there's something about you walking away that this person didn't expect. Maybe they really felt like you were going to constantly be there whenever they came, and you were going to hold on and wait. But there's something about you pulling your energy back and just allowing this person to live their best life that made them realize how much they need you around always. So wow, let me see if there's any final energies. It says you are the funniest person I've ever met. So love it. Y'all, I don't know about you, okay, but one of the most important things in a relationship, looks are amazing, close friendship is amazing, loyalty, all that. But you need someone who makes you laugh, okay? You need someone who just like makes you smile, especially during tough times. So they want you to know they've met a lot of people, but no one is as funny as you, collective. No one makes them laugh like you do. So you two could make a lot of inside jokes, or you have a very similar sense of humor. So they want to know they miss spending time with you because of that. You two are very similar. So please wait for them. They're still healing and learning, okay? That's what they want you to know today as you're watching this reading. This person is ready to come towards you and let you know that they know it's up to them to make the effort. But since you two have parted ways since that first meeting, or kind of getting to know each other, their life has gone to a complete halt, and they know it's because they walked away from a blessing, which is you. So let this person come to you, because it looks like they're trying really hard to work up the courage to tell you how they feel. So thanks for watching. Go ahead, leave a like if it resonates and a comment, and God bless you and this new beautiful love union. Y'all singles deserve it.